All right, guys, we are going to get started on the side view over here, this left side view. So we'll get to offsetting. I'll make a center line and maybe make that, let's say, 3 inches away from the object. Just give a little space there. Seems pretty good. And if that's going to be my center line, I will offset the outside first. So we know that the, again, the diameter, and there it is, 1.875, which is 1 7/8. And half of that 15/8 would be 15/16. So enter 15/16. That is the overall width of that view. And we could start doing stuff right away. Just take the rectangle tool and bam, there it is. There is the outside. Okay. We've already got a lot of lines here. We could make some headway. We can keep going. The hole, for example, we have here. We have the hole, that 27/64 hole. There it is. We have the outer arc of this boss on the outside. Got that marked on top. And there it is. And that was 7/16 on the radius. We can just bring these lines down. We ought to offset these construction lines, though. We can do that later, whenever. We're definitely going to need all these vertical construction lines so that we can bring them across. So I could just copy that or offset it. Oh, enter. I'll just do the offset. It's 7/16. That center line on both sides. That's for the boss. And then I could make the line go down from there to there. There it is. And then trim off this inside piece. Okay. Interestingly, the hole is the same size as that. You can just copy that stuff outright. So check it out. Copy the outsides of the hole and the center line and just move it from there to there. Nothing changes. Except that the hidden lines are now overlapping with the object lines. So those technically ought to be trimmed to reduce confusion. What's next? The slot in here. Now, fun thing about the slot, we've already drawn the slot over here. Check it out. We drew that thing. So we could just copy this stuff. Check this out. I'm going to copy the whole section view here. And I'm going to copy it I'm going to move it from its center, bottom, and put it over here. There it is. And then let me zoom in on that a little bit and clean this up. Get rid of the hatch. And then make these lines hidden. All right. Oh, those two. Should have made those hidden. And then just stretch this one across. Maybe delete this little one, stretch this one across. Oops, I don't know why that went away. There we go. And we need one above it as well. So there it is. There is the base and its slot showing its hidden lines. And again, all I did was copy what we did here and put it over there. I should to pull those back since I'm thinking about it. Pull those guys back. Okay, what is left? The threads, that would be the root of the threads. Go to my hidden layer and draw that circle. There you go. I think that's pretty much it for the for that view. I'm going to zoom out, do a little comparison. Let me zoom in a little more. I think we got it. I think that view is done. All right. So I do want to bring up the construction lines that can be used. And got those, I got those. I need these guys. These guys are short right now. I need to make them taller so I can extend them to my 45-degree line. Let's make that 45-degree line. I'll get into my construction layer and do that. XL, enter A, enter -45. Put that about right there maybe. And then I'm going to extend these construction lines up to that. EX, enter, and then just bring those up. I think I'll trim these off while I'm at it. And then we can bring these across. Turn off that nearest snap. There you go. And I guess I should have aligned that with the one I did before. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Although, easy fix. Let me do that. Here to there. Perfect. Okay. All right then. So let's do that top view. I'll zoom out a smidge. You can see what's going on here. So it is basically these two big arcs and then the lines that connect them. And then we do the same thing with the slot. So we'll do the big arcs first. Grab the center point and go to the outside edge. And same thing over here. Okay, and then we can connect those if we want. Since I'm in circle mode, I'm going to do the inside circles before I connect those. Just get all these circles done while I'm in the circle mode. Okay. Oh, one more. This guy. I think that's it. I think I'm done with circles. So get out of circle mode and go into line mode. Connect these guys. Same with this one. Could do the boss if I wanted. Maybe knock that out right now. should probably zoom in on that a little bit before I do that though. So let's zoom in on this guy. Take care of that boss. Okay. And we are going to need to do fillets on all the corners of that boss. Maybe we should just do that right now before I forget. Again, that was the 1/16 fillet. There you go. Okay. So what is going on in here with the slot? We got some trimming to do. I'm going to turn off my construction lines because it's a little confusing with that. So what is getting trimmed away and what is staying? That's definitely going away. That's going away. That's going away. Okay, that side's done. This side, this hole is a hole like that. The inside here goes away. That circle's going away completely. This piece is going away. That one, and you know what? Sorry, wrong. Trim to the wrong one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then delete that. There we go. That's what this thing looks like. The idea is that this big hole is left empty so that the nut, I should say the bolt head, can be pulled through it. So this whole piece can be put over the top of the bolt head so that you don't have to remove the bolt in order to take this piece, the holder portion, on and off of the whole assembly. So that's a nice feature that it's pretty common, and that you'll see that on a lot of mechanical components. All right, zooming out. Anything left to do? I think that's it. As far as the drawing goes, here are the dimensions. Let's zoom back in on my original. You can take a look at any dimension issues that you might have. It's all pretty straightforward. You know, I'll point out that when you're doing a slot like this, this is a very good way to dimension it is the distance between centers and then the width of the slot. And this is actually two slots, the outer and inner slot. And you want to acknowledge the fact that it is a continuous slot. That is, that both sides have the same radius. And that is acknowledged with a note like this. It's 2 by r. And the way you would do that is you just click on the radius, and before you place it, type M, enter, and then just delete the value and just type what the note, which is 2 by r, and hit check mark. So you don't have to keep the value it gives you. So that's how that is done. Remember, this is a cylinder here, so you're going to need to note that that has a diameter. Okay. Of course, we did this whole revolve section just so that we could put in this dimension here. So that's important. And this note here, and again, when you're doing this kind of note, you can just click on the object, and rather than accept the dimension, just type M, enter. And again, just delete what's there and type what you want. 1/2 dash 13 NC dash 2. And again, that is a 1/2 inch bolt with a threaded bolt with 13 threads per inch, and it's a national coarse thread shape with a class 2 fit. That's what that stands for. And of course, that is the hole that it goes into. There was one last thing. This line, don't forget to place that line where it goes. And it goes where this corner is. So once we found this corner, bring that guy down. And now you know where that line goes. Just move him on over to there. And extend him upward. There you go. So that's it, guys.